Hello everybody, and welcome to JD's Journeys. My name is JD, and this is the Olympic book tag. I was recently tagged by Nash at the Book Bat to do this tag, and it doesn't look very easy. I'm not sure if I can answer some of the questions, but I'll give it a try. So question 1 is the opening ceremonies. What book did you think had an incredible opening? Well, this was a really difficult one to answer. I was just thinking, do I even remember openings of books? Quite often I don't. That's the problem. But I went through the list of books I have reviewed for my blog, and I would have to say The Reality Dysfunction by Peter F. Hamilton. That started off on a really good note, and I was into the book throughout. I loved it. And the opening just hooked me. Number 2, the games. What is your favorite fictional competition? This one was kind of hard to figure out too, because not many of the books that I read have competitions in them. Of course, there's Quidditch in Harry Potter. That's kind of a stereotypical answer, I think. But I would have to say the competition between all of the not the bronze. Is it bronze? I think it's bronze dragons in Pern to mate with the gold dragon, which is a female dragon. So, yeah, that's a pretty intense competition. 3, the original. The modern games are based on the original Greek competition. What is your favorite book based on a classic? I'm not sure if I can even answer this one. I don't think I've ever read any books that are like a rewrite or a reinterpretation of a classic. I don't know, maybe Naomi Novik's Temeraire series. It's based on history, but not a classic. It's based on the Napoleonic Wars. But I can't really answer otherwise. Number 4, The Eternal Flame. What is one, relationship that you won't let die even after the books made it clear it was never going to happen? Also a difficult one. But the thing that just pops to mind is, really, Harry and Hermione should have been together. Of course, it never happens. Number 5, Gymnastics. What's a book that had so many twists and turns it left your head spinning in a good way? Definitely any one of the series that starts off with A Game of Thrones. So, A Song of Fire and Ice. Yeah, there's so many twists and turns. It's just incredible to read. Number 6, The Controversial Judge. What's a book that you have a totally different opinion about than most other people? You know, that's another difficult one. But I might say Lord of the Flies. I never really enjoyed it that much when I was in school. I might have a different opinion now. I would have to read it again, but it's been so long. But I didn't really like it, but it seems to be fairly well received. Question 7, Beach Volleyball. What is your favorite fictional duo? Now, this one is not in books, but it's in Star Trek. I would have to say Kirk and Spock. I just love their interaction with each other. It's a definite winning team. Number 8, Weightlifting. What is the most massive book on your shelf? Well, I don't have a shelf. But as far as any books I have, I'm not going to talk about weight itself. I have art books that are pretty hefty. But I'd like to talk a bit about a book that has the most pages. And it would be this one right here. It has 1,273 pages. That is The Neutronium Alchemist by Peter F. Hamilton. He writes some ridiculously long books. Question 9. This one says, tell us your favorite Olympic sport. My favorite sport is in the Winter Olympics, though, and that would be hockey. So what is a book that you just tore through with world record speed? Well, that would have to be Anne McCaffrey's Chronicles of Pern. This is a kind of collection of short stories that takes place shortly after the colonization of Pern. And I read through that book in 3 days. I don't think I've done that since. Question 10. Synchronized Swimming. What is a book series that you kept reading even though you didn't have any idea why? I can't answer this. Every series I've been reading I've enjoyed, and, well, no, that's not true. Space Odyssey. It started out so strong, but, kind of petered out at the end. Kind of a pathetic ending. Question 11. The Tortured Fan. What fictional family, group, nation, organization do you irrationally root for no matter how many times they break your heart? This is difficult to answer, actually. I don't really have anyone, except I would have to say Quinn from the Night's Dawn trilogy by Peter F. Hamilton. The only reason is the character's from Edmonton, which is where I live. He's a bad guy, though. He's a complete asshole. No, I don't root for him at all, actually. Question 12. Closing Ceremony. What book had an ending that just blew your mind? I'm not sure if any blew my mind. I'm still alive, so my brain didn't blow up. But I would have to say the ending of Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. It wasn't mind-blowing, but it was very emotional. And the movie just made it even more so. But that was quite the ending. And finally, question 13, relay race. And that is, who do you tag? So I've chosen 2 people. First off is Sam the Book Dragon. I'd love to see your answers to this one in your usual entertaining way. And Young Adult Books Forever. So I hope you 2 do it. If you don't want to, that's fine too, but it would be great to see your answers. Well, that's my 13 gold medal performance. I did pretty good in these Olympics, didn't I? So if you want to leave a comment, please go down below the video and leave a comment there. If you like the video, please click on the thumbs up and please subscribe. So thank you for joining me on this journey. See you in the next video.